Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Jurgen Klopp personally researching Yves Bissouma as Liverpool prepare to battle Arsenal for Brighton star, and then we're going to look at Arsenal having to sell shocking signing to truly show ruthlessness. So the first transfer headline states that Jurgen Klopp personally researching Yves Bissouma as Liverpool prepared to battle Arsenal for Brighton star. So the reports are stating that Jurgen Klopp is personally researching Yves Bissouma's character as Liverpool prepare to battle Arsenal and several other Premier League giants for the Brighton Stars signature. The 24-year-old has established himself as one of the best box-to-box midfielders in the league, delivering consistently excellent performances, and is keen to move to a club who can offer European football, preferably the Champions League. Yves Bissouma has just 2 years to run on his current contract, and Brighton are resigned to losing him, though they will demand a fee of around £30 million. Arsenal are long-term suitors of the Mali international, whose former Lille teammates Gabriel Magalhaes and Nicolas Pepe are already playing in North London, but they are far from the only interested party. According to The Times, Liverpool's interest in Yves Bissouma is becoming increasingly serious, and he has been identified as their top target to replace soon-to-be free agent Georginio Wijnaldum. Jurgen Klopp has been personally involved in the hunt for the Dutchman's successor and is a big fan of Yves Bissouma on the pitch, though has wanted to learn more about him off the field. The Liverpool boss has been researching the Malian's character and behaviour to get an understanding of whether he would be a good fit for the Merseysiders squad and whether he has the right mentality. Yves Bissouma himself would be keen to join Liverpool and has already made Brighton's hierarchy aware of his desire to leave the club this summer, though he may be more inclined to move to Arsenal, who he supported as a child. Mikel Arteta is keen to bolster his midfield options, particularly with Dani Ceballos set to return to Spain, though the prospect of no European football at the Emirates next season could work against the Gunners. Premier League champions-elect Manchester City also believed to have an interest in Yves Bissouma, viewing him as a long-term heir to the ageing Fernandinho, while Tottenham Hotspur have also been linked with the move. So it looks like Arsenal will be facing a very tough competition for the services of Yves Bissouma, as you can clearly see that Jurgen Klopp from Liverpool is personally researching Yves Bissouma as to whether he will be the right fit for their club. You can clearly see that the likes of Manchester City are also viewing Yves Bissouma as a possible long-term replacement to Fernandinho. You have Arsenal, who need to bolster their midfield and find the perfect midfield partner to Yves Bissouma. And with Yves Bissouma being an Arsenal fan, we have to wait and see where will he end up this summer, but one thing for certain is that he will be leaving Brighton at the end of the season. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal have to sell shocking signing to truly show ruthlessness. So the reports are stating that Mikel Arteta has a long way to go before he can reappear in Arsenal fans' good books after overseeing a season destined for mid-table and without European football for the first time in 25 years. What happens this summer will shape the club's future for every term. No two ways about it. I think a project has its phases, and I'm telling you, we are in a much better position today to be where we want to be very soon. If we want to do what we have to, the manager said, but we have to be ruthless. There is no time to waste, and there is a lot to do. The key word in there is ruthless, a strong sentiment and one not a single supporter can disagree with. However, the difference being that some may argue that ruthlessness should start in the management department. Of course, that won't happen yet, and the substantial gutting of the squad is set to begin as the final stretch of this forgettable season draws near. Who comes in and who goes out is what comes next. At a stage where your stock has never been lower, one way to indicate to supporters that you're not trapped in a bubble, unaware of the ongoings and detached from reality, would be to admit see your mistakes and rectify them. You want to be ruthless. Sell Willian. If Mikel Arteta is truly aware of the magnitude of the situation, one where every upcoming decision will play a major role in shaping the future but also helping to keep his job, then start by offloading those who offer nothing to the club now or at any point in the future. Those would have seized only to take minutes of other players and utilise their time on the pitch abysmally. Whenever the curtain draws in Willian's Arsenal career, when his contract expires in 2058 and he still hasn't scored for the club, he will go down as one of the worst signings the club has ever made. Not even 40 matches into his North London career and he's already in that bracket. An atrocity of an acquisition. Moving in on by hook or by crook to MLS or otherwise would go a long way to proving to fans who wait in terror for what is to come of this rebuild that he actually gets it. Mikel Arteta is not a stupid man, however he has made decisions from the dugout that have suggested otherwise. Yet, this is a clever mind who will know as well as supporters that Willian has been diabolical as a signing, no goals in 36 matches, performances where he legitimately doesn't care. Shipping him off won't be easy, he's on big wages and his agent is probably having a meal with Edu somewhere as I talk. But however it comes off, truly show you ruthless, get him out, admit your mistakes and start making calls for the better of this football club. There is no better place to start. So it looks like there has been many articles like this one, for instance, which I've just expressed to you guys, where they're showing the frustration in the article itself and they're showing how much they hate this shocking signing in the form of Willian. In terms of my opinion, I have no problems with Willian, but he's a poor player and he's someone that should leave the club right now. But other than that guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video and peace.